Cobalt sat at the fresh kill pile, tearing into a mostly frozen rabbit. The unexpectedly heavy snowfall was starting to make hunting difficult, but somehow the cats of this clan were making it work. Of course, Cobalt and Trinket were expected to help, which, yeah, that was fair. They couldn't really expect to be given a place to stay and just freeload off a bunch of other cats. Trinket seemed to be enjoying herself, at least. She'd always had a soft spot for kits and was really good with the kits in the clan. And speaking of kits, their mother had just walked up to the fresh kill pile and picked out a blackbird.
Do you mind if I join you?
The queen meowed in her high voice. Knock yourself out, Cobalt replied. I mean, you've got kits to feed, right? Darkflower purred in amusement.
I think they're a little old for milk these days, but I appreciate where you're coming from.
She took a bite out of the bird before continuing.
And speaking of appreciation, I have to remember to thank Trinket the next time I see her. I'm really glad the two of you are here.
The blue-eyed Molly flicked her tail dismissively. It's no big deal.
Come on, that's not true.
Cobalt narrowed her eyes at the queen. What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, you know.
Darkflower's eyes sparked mischievously as they met Cobalt's.
Just that you and Blossom Star have been spending an awful lot of time together.
Yeah? So what? Cobalt tried to keep the defensiveness out of her voice, barely keeping her hackles from raising.
Oh, I didn't mean anything by it.
Darkflower meowed quickly.
Sorry if I made it sound like a bad thing. Just, if anything, I always noticed that Blossom Star seems much happier after spending time with you.
Yeah?
Yep.
Darkflower purred.
Honestly, don't worry so much about coming back from Patrol's empty pod. StarClan knows how many times me and Mintcloud go off together and completely lose track of what we were doing.
Cobalt began to sputter as the other Molly tried to give her romantic advice. Look, me and Blossom Star, we're not like that, okay? We're hanging out, that's all.
If you say so.
The playful teasing tone remained in Darkflower's voice.
But you know, if you and Trinket were to decide to stick around past Thief Bear, it'd make a certain leader very happy.
Cobalt gulped down the rest of her rabbit quickly, trying hard not to think too deeply on what Darkflower had said. Hello, everybody. Salty Sweet Ring here, keeping an eye on Darkflower as she's running off from the camp out here. Where are you going? Where is she going, actually? I genuinely don't know where she's going. Did she stop? Or did my game just kind of... No, she has not stopped. Okay, I'm turning this back on. Darkflower, where are you going? I have no idea where she's going, honestly. I literally went, checking on each of the cats, and it said that she was going to go and sleep somewhere. I was like, oh, so we're in the territory. She left the territory. This is the training ground. Where are you going? I was not expecting this. I was just gonna come and be like, oh yeah, here's some of the things that have been going on. And immediately I'm greeted by Darkflower running off. We just had a conversation between her and Cobalt. I had to come in and kind of, behind the scenes, because I record those scenes separately, I have to, manually add to, the relationships and stuff. I was going to add, Cobalt and her have, a little bit of a boost to their relationship. And she's just running off. Where are you going? Okay, Mintcloud freaked out for who knows what reason, honestly. Darkflower? Where are you going? Is this the Blooming Grove? Or not Blooming Grove. I've watched Critical Role too much recently. The Petal Grove, I think is what this was called. Is this the Petal Grove? Or whatever we called this place? Oh, there's some herbs that we just left behind a while back. Are we just gonna be sleeping in the Petal Grove? Okay. I guess this is just where we're gonna hang out. You're just gonna sleep in the Petal Grove? It's kind of an odd place. Why are you out here? Yeah, she does have this really adventurous spirit. It's not one of her traits. Adventurous is not one of her traits, but she always leaves the territory and just, like, she always goes, like, to the far reaches of the territory. I think she really does have, like, an adventurous spirit, which I think is, like, a really cool trait, but she's also got kits back at home. Speaking of which, my focus today was going to be on Trinket and the kits. You know, I kind of want to let her bring the buzzberry home, because it'd be nice to have herbs and stuff, and, like, I mean, technically this is something that's, no, we can't harvest that. What's this? Actually, yeah, what is that? I don't know what that is. Okay, well, she's just gonna be staying here for a little bit, I guess. Mycelium? Okay, well, I'm just gonna leave her over there to do her thing. How is everybody doing back at camp? Fox Spring. Trinket is gonna be my focus, but Trinket's asleep. The kids are also asleep. Creek Spirit, Cobalt, Snail Fang, Dark Flower, we've already checked on. Patch Sun is awake and kind of hanging by the fresh kill pile. We've got some broken bugs. Actually, none of this is edible. Patch Sun, you're running around. I'm gonna send you out to do some hunting, buddy. Could be nice just getting some prey going. What is your hunting skill? I'm gonna have you do it 7 times, because why not? We need all the prey we can get. Do you have anything in your inventory? An empty chip bag? Let's just get rid of that. Mint Cloud is being startled. Why don't you come out here and also do some hunting, buddy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll let you guys do some hunting. Blossom Star, how about instead of scratching, you can also get some hunting skill. Some scratch builds up by doing this. Joan is asleep. Sparrow Paw, also asleep. Everybody's asleep. Dark Flower's asleep way out there. I don't know why she decided to go so far away. How are the kits? Oh, this kit's awake. Hello, little kit. I wonder why Dark Flower keeps leaving. Speaking of the intro, though, I noticed that, like, a lot of the intros recently have been about Blossom Star and Cobalt, or, like, have involved one or both of them. I promise that was not my intention. I literally have, like, a whole list of different possible intros to be randomized from. And the majority of them are about several of the other cats in Sun Clan. Like, it was just a chance. Hello? Mint Cloud? Wait, why are you outside? Is that Mint Cloud? Yeah, that's Mint Cloud. Why are you outside of the territory? Weird stuff's going on. It's interesting. I also... Was it the last episode or a different episode where I mentioned that... Was it the last episode or was it during one of my streams I mentioned that Sun Clan's territory seemed a little, like, extra safe recently? I don't know. I know I mentioned that at some point. It says snake. No, that's a branch. It's a tree branch. Okay. I know I mentioned something about, like, the territory being, like, super safe. Okay, Sparrow Pelt. Where are you off to? Can't... You're off to go and eat something over here? Is there a bug that was just, like, dropped here? In the plant? Patch called a plasma bug. Ooh, that's actually very good. That's useful. Okay, after you're done eating, you do have a beetle. Okay, you've eaten the bug. Yeah, I do want you to stalk for prey. I'll have you stalk for prey a little bit around here, buddy. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just have them all do it like 5 times. I know I said some of them are doing it 7, but... Anyway, in case you didn't know, I have set up another area that the cats can get to, if they are so inclined. this is not technically part of the territory. It's an unnamed cat. It's an unnamed place, an unnamed cat park, which I'm hoping is going to kind of encourage some wandering cats to kind of just run through the territory. Like it's just meant to like give cats a reason, and other like Sims and like wolves and stuff may start running through a little bit more frequently. But yeah, I was talking about, I promise, like, I haven't like randomly like rolling to see like who the intros and stuff are gonna be about. I promise, my intention was not for every single intro to be about Blossom Star or Cobalt or... The rolls literally just wound up like that. I have been asking like a friend, like, give me a number 1 through 8, and the numbers, each of the numbers just so happens to be about them. And I promise it's a coincidence. I do have like a bunch of other ideas as well. Some of them I like, we'll probably get to them eventually. Oh boy, it's really snowing. Part of me kind of wants to disable snow because it's just a lot of snow. Okay, we've got cats hunting. So do you have any interest in... You want to hiss at a sim. Oh! There's one of the kits! Tiger Kit! Where are you off to, Tiger Kit? Just running around? I do want to see... Okay, you're awake. You want to sniff Tiger Kit. You're off to go and sniff Tiger Kit. Let me just go ahead and lock it in so that nobody interrupts you. Because that can happen. I'll have you come and like sniff and why don't you play? Let's goof. I'll have you goof around with Tiger Kit, because why not? Mud Kit, still asleep. Okay, Sparrowpaw? Or maybe my game is just a little slow right now. That could be part of what's going on. Yeah, there we go. Sparrowpaw, are you gonna move? I notice the Sparrowpaw tends to get stuck. Oh, there we go. There we go. There's Sparrowpaw. Oh, there's a chipmunk right there. Oh my gosh. I'm coming down to take a look. Oh, look at them. This is honestly adorable. Sparrowpaw's a very handsome cat, like, seriously. In the meantime, Cobalt's trying to hunt down a chipmunk that happens to be, like, taking shelter inside of the camp. Mint Cloud has caught a beetle. Okay. I'm very tempted to just, like, reduce the snow level again at some point. We're gonna lose a lot of stuff because... Oh, did you guys get interrupted somehow? So we're gonna practice hunting. We don't have a catnip toy. Okay, Blossom Star has not successfully caught anything. You got a chinchilla, actually. Chinchilla is actually pretty good. I'll go ahead and put your chinchilla in the fresh kill pile. I'll let everybody else continue their... You want to talk to someone that actually says... Who do you want to talk to? Sparrowpaw. That's actually a good idea. Joan's hunting level has gone up. Trinket! Trinket's got a turtle. I should put the turtle in the fresh kill pile, but Trinket, no. Okay. Let me go ahead. I'm gonna have to roll for Trinket. Just give me a second. Let me see how Trinket is. Okay, so it turns out that Trinket's been getting a little bit sneezy. Like, technically it says allergies, but it's like allergies is kind of more of a sort of like spring or fall type of thing going on, but she is getting a little bit sneezy. But thankfully it's nothing like too serious. And the treatment, which I did look up just to be safe, the treatment happens to be buzzberry, which, if I recall, Darkflower, you're still asleep out here. I should probably make like a... Oh, I should make like a generator for hypothermia at some point, because you shouldn't be out here. What the heck is this thing? Darkflower is literally just asleep out in the snow here. What is going on? I do think I'm gonna have her wake up now. She cannot be sleeping out here. We're gonna trade a couple of leaves, actually, for buzzberry. Because that is how I do it. I trade stuff for the stuff out here. Like, she did kind of... Actually, hang on. No, we're leaving these here for now. She's gotta successfully hunt prey out here. That's what she's gotta do. She has to successfully hunt prey in order to pick these up. Because it is a leaf bear, meaning that, like, things are pretty scarce. Of course, the plants are too, and I know we're probably the ones who put the plants here, to be fair. But, like, whether or not she comes across, like, this little stash of plants that, like, somehow seems to have survived leaf bear, depends on if we can successfully catch prey. I'm gonna say not bugs, either. She cannot catch bugs. It has to be actual prey that we can exchange for the buzzberry. So I'm gonna do that. We might have some buzzberry back at camp. We might. Sparrowpelt is called a turtle. That's useful. The Darkflower is just starting to wake up and is... Oh, that tiny little meow. I'm so sorry, Darkflower. Oh, the way that the snow is, like, so deep. Okay. Trink, in the meantime, is off to go and eat a chinchilla. Good for her. And eating the chinchilla got cancelled out? That's not good. Where's the chinchilla? It got cancelled. Is somebody else off to eat the chinchilla? You're catching a hedgehog. You are off to go and pounce on Joan. I actually want to see what's going on here. I know there's a possible event I can roll for these two, kind of hanging out. You're just, like, burying Joan in the snow. That's actually kind of funny. Can't get good screenshots, but still. Oh, hello, Creek Spirit! Oh, you have a lizard. I'm gonna put the lizard in the fresh kill pile, because... lizard. So you have a turtle, which I'm gonna put in the fresh kill pile. You have a few bugs. I'm trying to just get, like, actual food, because the kids need to eat real food. There's, like, no real food, honestly. That's not good. Chinchilla, I feel like, is breaking. Okay, you've actually got a decent supply of different stuff, but, like... Oh, Tiger Kit! Did Tiger Kit eat it? I think Tiger Kit ate the chinchilla. I didn't even expect that. Good for you, Tiger Kit. Congrats. Mint Cloud is now an expert on all bugs. Okay, Mint Cloud is now an expert at catching bugs. Which, in Leaf Bear, is good for, like, the emergency food supply, but... Spotted Beetle. Everyone's getting pretty good at catching bugs, which is good for them, but at the same time... Okay, Darkflower. Okay, please catch that. We need actual food. Please, sweetheart. I can't even see whatever it is. You literally went under the snow for a second. If you can successfully catch that, we can bring home a buzzberry. I feel like we're gonna need at least 2 for treating Trinket. Did you catch it? No, you caught a maple leaf. How are your needs? Let's try a couple more. Your scratch need could get a little bit more full. Okay. It is just like pure, like a pure sheet of white out here. Hello, hang on, hang on. Hello? Who are you and what are you carrying? Is that a cat? There's a two-leg carrying a lost kit. I guess this kit's getting a little ride. I have been doing some testing behind the scenes. I know in the past I've said like, yeah, I can't make kits. I've been doing a little testing behind the scenes. It's not, I don't think it's something like create your cat ability. It's something like I would probably, it's not something that I would like do for a create your cat. It is something I have to like manually like first create a kit in the world and then physically go in and change that kit. I can't like, it's not the same as what I do with other cats. But it is the thing. Joan is called a womrat. Well, thank you, Joan, for bringing us some actual food. Someone's scared. Ooh, this rock is like all beat up, I just realized. I do like that. I do like seeing like just like how, like you can see like how like the world is, how the cats are like shaping the camp and stuff. Tiger Kid is so buried in the snow. Okay, Blossom Star is called a beetle. Okay, Sparrowpaw is off to go and pounce on Joan. Trinket's awake though. Trinket is technically sick. Trinket wants to sniff Sapphire, sniff Sparrowpaw. I'm gonna let you sniff Sparrowpaw, socialize with Sparrowpaw. Like, you did kind of help raise Sparrowpaw towards the end of kithood, so Trinket can do that. Trinket probably wants to check in on Sparrowpaw, make sure everything's going good. Steel's having some issues. Darkflower's having some trouble hunting. I think that this one's gonna be her last hunt before she has to go home. Because she's been gone for a while. And I am concerned for why she... Like, why does she, like... I think she just likes wandering, like, super far. She's not really a fighter, is the thing. Darkflower's not really much of a fighter. But she does like traveling, she does like hunting, she does like helping out where she can. I think she'd be happy with a role similar to that of a mediator or a mediary in like that the community has. Like she still has like a lot of similar jobs, like the hunting and to like protecting the clan and everything, but the fact that she likes going so far in different places just kind of, I don't know. I don't think she caught it. Okay, I feel like you need to go home, sweetheart. I'm sorry. You do want to interact with your kits, though. Speaking of, this kid is just running around. I think both of the kits are just running around. I literally can't see the kits. Oh, look at that. These two get along. I do think that I just really love Snailfang. I haven't really seen much of Snailfang in a little bit. Snailfang is just like such a good cat though. And he and Patchson just kind of get along. I do think they're cool. I'm gonna say that I'm gonna get rid of a bug and say that we can get rid of both of their fleas, actually. Okay, what is another broken piece of prey? I think Patchson also has fleas. Okay, we're gonna put a turtle in the fresh kill pile. There's a beetle. This we can actually keep. Everyone likes to go and hang in the medicine den, I've noticed. It's interesting. not entirely sure why the medicine den is like such the spot to be, but you have 2 light beetles. Trilobite beetle, water beetle. There's like just so many. Oh, this one's flying. Hang on. You've got a beetle. You've got a bug. Nothing. You're coming home. It's just bugs. All we can find is bugs. Everyone is like tired. You're just guarding the nursery again. Sparrowpaw, I noticed, like tends to guard the nursery a lot. I don't know. I don't know why Sparrowpaw tends to guard the nursery so often. Maybe Sparrowpaw is like very protective of the kits, perhaps? Of the other kits? I don't know. I know when Sparrowpaw was still a kid, like he was pretty close with Mudkit. Yeah, okay. Hello? Okay, okay. Fox Spring, what are you doing, sweetheart? You went to nuzzle Patchsun? Okay, Breeze is having some trouble. I think at midnight I'm going to reset the... I think at midnight I'm going to reset the snow level, because I just cannot handle how deep it is. Actually, you know what? I feel like Darkflower has possibly spent too long out here. Because, like, she slept out in the snow, and Darkflower has slept out in the snow. She has spent, like, so much time out here. Has really been kind of, like, struggling to hunt, which kind of makes sense, considering, like, how deep the snow is and everything, but at the same time... trying to get some good screenshots for her. No, like there's a trail of snow behind her, but it's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and roll as if her icon was yellow. I'm going to go ahead and roll as if her icon was yellow, just in case. Let's just see if she's okay.
Darkflower had only planned on staying in the Petal Grove for a little while. She loved SunClan, really, she loved it so much, but sometimes she just wanted to take a break and get away from camp for a bit. Sure, maybe she should have let someone know where she was going, and maybe taking a nap in the snow wasn't the best idea, but she had such fond memories of this place, and talking with Cobalt had brought them back. But she had awoken half covered in snow, and what was previously meant to be a late afternoon nap had turned to her sleeping until the moon had risen high in the sky, her paws numb and her limbs going stiff. Darkflower struggled to her paws, almost tripping and falling over them from the lack of feeling. That definitely couldn't be a good thing. She needed to get back to camp, and fast. She stumbled and dragged her way through the snow, but she couldn't help but imagine what everyone else's reactions would be. Trinket would scold her and insist she stay in the nursery with her kids for at least a few days. She could already hear Patchsun telling her off for not thinking and putting her life at risk. Leafbear was the harshest season for a reason, after all, and her adventurous spirit didn't make it any less dangerous to sleep in the snow. And Mint Cloud? Her mate would fuss over her, constantly asking if she was alright, insisting on pampering her in whatever nest she was bundled into, and curling with her to make sure she stayed warm, telling her it was okay to take a break while she recovered, and he'd make sure everything was okay. As caught up in her imagination as she was, one of her paws slipped under her, and she fell onto her side in the snowbank. The numbness had begun to creep up her legs, and even this much travel had made her so tired. She would rest, just for a bit. She'd rest, and then she'd go home. She'd go back to warmth, to her kits, to her mate. But for now she was so tired and so cold, she just needed to close her eyes.